Welcome back to a new video. Sorry if you can hear that lamb, that is Bleater. He's just about to get a new mum, so don't worry.
If you saw the intro video, you know we're basically following on from that.
Yeah,
so
it's the same day.
Yeah, same haircut, same lambs, you know.
So today we're going to do a little experiment. Basically, we have two yows who both have a dead lamb. One of the lambs was coming breech, and then the other lamb, I don't know what was wrong with it. I just found it in the field. It was really limp and lifeless, so I took it in, warmed it up, gave it some colostrum, and so there maybe wasn't something like fully formed with it. I'm not too sure what's happened, but yeah, basically, instead of skinning the lamb, which is what we traditionally do, so we'd skin the dead lamb and put the skin of the dead lamb on the pet lamb, and then they'd pick up the ascent. So instead of doing that procedure today, we're going to try this Lamb Adoption Musk.
Not sponsored, by the way.
You spray the sheep's nose and head, and then the whole of the lamb from head to toe. So we're going to give Mary to this yow here. So we're going to try the musk on her, and then what I usually do if I've lambed a dead lamb, I keep the placenta and then I rub the pet lamb in the placenta. So we're going to try do that for the other lamb. So just like a wee experiment to see what works.
God, so, you can really tell he's definitely lives up to the name, you know.
Yeah. Anyway,
Bleater.
do you want to cover her eyes, and I'll spray her from head to toe.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought it might smell bad.
Ow! Especially tail, legs. Oh, sorry.
I've got a cut on my finger right there. And this is just sprayed it.
Okay, sorry. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray her dead lamb with the spray. Spray her and then put them back in. And spray her dead lamb. Then I'll spray her new lamb. Spray her while we do bleach her. Put the dead lamb back in and then then I'll spray her new lamb. I already sprayed her new lamb. Spray her while we do bleach her and spray her dead lamb. While we do bleach her, put them back in. Then I'll put her new lamb in so they smell the same. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's the way that
you get the idea.
Makes sense in my mind.
That's so weird. There you go. So I think that's the idea. She gets used to the smell of a dead lamb, and then obviously this new lamb, Mary, will then smell the same.
That is what it says to do.
Yeah.
We will do bleach her, and then we will put Mary back in.
Cool. So this, let me introduce you to Bleater.
We picked him and his sisters up yesterday. He was being so noisy, so that's why we called him Bleater. It was Sue, it wasn't me.
Yeah, Rose's mum. Oh, he's got a strong suckle on him. But yeah, he's very noisy. Well, they're saying that he's being very quiet at the moment. Hey? But he's after a feed, for sure.
I'm not going to film this part because it's going to be really gross, but basically I'm going to rub the placenta of the lamb that came breech all over Bleater. Now, it does seem really horrible, but basically it's going to be worth it in the end because Bleater will have a new mum, and then the mum will be happy because she'll have a lamb.
Yeah.
They love their lambs.
They do.
Yeah. So we'll just do this, and then we'll get back to you when we are giving Bleater a suckle. A bit that she might...
You want test underway? Maybe there's another test. I think it's fair to say that this one's maybe not.
I wonder if we had skinned the lamb as well, put the skin on, and then done the mask. I think that's what you're supposed to do, but then it's just kind of like, well, what's the point in the mask?
Yeah.
Oh!
Well, okay, we'll take Mary out. Poor Mary getting battered and bruised, eh?
So Mary is having a very good suckle, but we're having to hold the yow. So I don't know, I do still have her lamb, so I might try skinning her lamb, but her lamb did die yesterday. So maybe I should have done it yesterday. Don't know if it's a bit late.
It's hard to tell. I mean, I think in other cases, where nice and mum might have taken her, I don't know. But she's getting a good drink now, so I'll keep her in this world for a wee bit longer. We decide what we're doing with her, whether it is have her as a pet lamb or put her onto another yow. You know?
Just gonna show you Bleater because this is the sweetest thing ever. He's having a jolly good sook. Oh well, he's gone along. He's gone in the back. You're supposed to go in the. That's it. She's letting him have a good suck. She's standing for him, which is really good. So yeah, I feel like the placenta always works really well. Also, it's a bit less messy than skinning. I don't particularly enjoy skinning the lambs. I think that's why I thought, oh, like using the musk will be great. But I'll read you the directions. So it says, shake the can before use, spray the lamb from head to tail, taking care to avoid the eyes. In cases where the ewe will have 2 lambs to rear, it may be helpful to spray both lambs. Spray the ewe's head and nose, again taking care to avoid the eyes. The use of this product should be used in conjunction with usual adoption procedures. So our usual procedure would be skinning the lamb or putting the placenta in. So I don't really see the point of this spray, because if I'm skinning the lamb, I'm doing that to make the pet lamb smell like her lamb. So why would I use this spray? So personally, I don't really get it, but yeah, maybe I'm just using it wrong, or. But yeah, she's not having this.
Yeah, she's... I mean, if I'm not here... There you go. Headbutt to the bum, to the hip.
So my dad would leave the lamb in and would be like, oh, she'll like it eventually, she'll like it eventually. But I really don't think that works. There's been so many times where my dad has just left them in and the lamb's been so battered. And she's a bit of a nasty yow. She's very fierce.
Yeah, you tell us what you think.
So, yeah, I'm gonna take the lamb out. I know maybe if you're a farmer watching this, you think I'm soft, but yeah, we did have a really bad experience with this last year where we didn't take the lamb out. The lamb ended up being a pet like 2 weeks later, but by then the poor thing had been so like head-butted,
mistreated,
and everything, and it was a shame. And yeah, I mean, she's a bit upset. She's inside, we're here. It might be different, but I feel like we'll just come in the morning and she'll be curled up in a little ball in the corner. But this is another wee lamb here that I have that I put onto this yow the other day, and she's taking it really well. So this is actually a triplet, and again I just did the placenta because I lambed her as well, and yeah, she absolutely loves it. So it'll be inside for another day, and then we will put them out. Yeah, I'll probably put them out tomorrow. But yeah, so thanks for watching this video. I feel like it was a wee bit of a fail.
A little bit of an experiment though, with a musk. I mean, and you also, we've shown you how we would normally put lambs onto yows.
Yeah, like using the placenta, or so we didn't show you skinning the lamb. Maybe that's another video we should do.
That could be quite graphic, so I don't know if YouTube would allow it, but possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because it'd be educational content, wouldn't it? So. Yeah,
so maybe we'll skin her lamb and then try again with Mary, but I have sprayed her lamb now with that spray. So.
And Mary's not bleating anymore. She's had a wee fill, so she's happy, you know.
But I do have loads of other yows still to lamb, so I'm not hoping that any of them die. But because we've scanned them, we know who's a single. So something I've done in the past as well, which I don't know if other farmers do. They probably do, but like just adopt a pet lamb onto a single. Because they have 2 teats, so they can rear 2 if they have plenty of milk. I feel like that's a fairly good thing to do. And we prefer to have as least pet lambs as possible, because not only it ends up being quite costly, you know, bringing them up on the bottle, because you have to feed them for so long. It's a lot of time and effort, and they just do so much better.
Although it is very cute.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very adorable having a few pet lambs that can run over to you. Oh, mummy, daddy, no food. But,
yeah, but they're more likely to get things like bloat.
It's just better if they've got a mum, basically.
Yeah.
Better milk and everything as well. More
yeah,
natural,
exactly.
You know?
Yeah, and they're happier because they're out in the field with their mum. It's just a better life.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so we'll see you in the next video.
And that's bye-bye from Mary. Meh!
Mary.
She's got a full tummy now. She's not interested. Yeah, see you on the next one. Bye!
Bye.